Why do most entrepreneurs end up becoming social media addicts after just a few months in business and they become unable to focus for more than 10 minutes at a time? Let's get to it. Hey, I'm Leon Castillo, founder of Selfmastered. We're a high-performance training company that helps entrepreneurs scale their businesses by solving their silent bottleneck, their own performance. We transform the unproductive, overwhelmed, and focused entrepreneurs into laser-focused business athletes that can achieve in one day what they previously achieved in 1 week. So today I want to talk about social media addiction, which is a consequence of living in the 7 trillion digital economy that surrounds us at all times. And this economy is built upon the successful hacking of our prefrontal cortex. In other words, we are disrupting our evolutionary encoded behavior through the unhinged usage of technology. And this has serious implications, not only in terms of attention, but also in terms of actual health. Because a modern human does not sleep enough, does not eat well, does not breathe properly, does not move enough, and doesn't really do meditation or pausing. So it is a highly addictive person constantly in need of the next fix. And that fix can come from a wide variety of sources, but normally is social media usage. And this has become such a big problem that either you choose to hack yourself and actually design the necessary protocols to use technology to your own betterment, or you will be hacked by those social media or big tech companies, and it will not be for your own betterment. If you learn how to limit the unhinged usage of electronics, you will be able to drive effective behavior in the middle of this digital storm, something that most people are not able to do it. And especially prone to this modern addiction are entrepreneurs who need to use social media on a daily basis. And that's because of 2 main reasons. Reason 1 is that entrepreneurship is about serving people that have problems. So in order to find those problems and meet those people, you need to go to social media. Oftentimes, the best solution to the problems is already in the forums or the places where these future prospects or customers of yourself are hiding. So they just need to go to social media to learn about the market as a way of doing marketing research. So that's number 1. Number 2 is that they feel lonely. Entrepreneurship is very lonely. You go online in order to find peers, people that are going through the same challenges that you are, and therefore you can find solace in their company. So in order to get clients or to get peers, entrepreneurship spend a lot of time on social media. But the problem of this is that it leads to 2 big problems. Problem number 1 is that they end up becoming a passive consumer of social media. Instead of producing content, producing ideas, networking with people, they end up passively consuming what other people produce. So they end up being hooked to the platform without deriving much value from it. And that can be a real problem, because if you spend too much time as a consumer, it becomes very hard to become a producer. But the second biggest problem, and I see this everywhere, is that they end up equating fake measures of success, likes, comments, RT, private messages, whatever, with the real markers of success, which is sales, which is case studies, which is testimonials, like actually selling your product and providing results to someone. Sales and case studies and testimonials are the real markers of successful business, and likes, comments, DMs, or RTs are not. And it is very easy to forget about this fact after a few months on social media. So as a recap, entrepreneurship is lonely and it needs social media in order to do market research. So it's very easy for entrepreneurs to fall for this. But now, how can you solve this if you are an entrepreneur? Well, let's get to it. But before we get to it, remember to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Not only because this will allow us to help more people that watch this video and might need it, but also because we're running promotions for those subscribers that have the bell turned on. So don't miss out on that. So as a general tip on how to thrive among this digital onslaught, the number 1 thing you need to do is to set limits, is to understand that you are a user of technology and the technology is not using you. Even if you have thousands of smart engineers hired to successfully hack your prefrontal cortex, remember that you're always in control. So you can schedule smartphone time, you can set limits and boundaries for your internet usage, and you can always remember that social media is a fantastic tool that is used for research, not necessarily for passive consumption of noise that doesn't add to your bottom line. And one specific tip for entrepreneurs, and this is massive, so so don't disregard it, is to focus on one social media and one social media only, one network. If you like videos, go for YouTube. If you like short text, go for Twitter. If you go more in-depth stuff, mostly on the professional side of things, go for LinkedIn. The point is that you are much better off choosing just one social network and committing to 1 year of content creation in that social media network. 1 year, which is way more than what the average entrepreneurs would do. And after you've committed for 1 year, you start studying the algorithm, understanding how does content go up in virality. In essence, you learn how to hack your platform, how to hack that technology to your own betterment. This is what the best of the best do, focusing on just one thing and mastering it. And once you need to put ads, well, it will be very wise to put ads on the same platform that you are already a user in. And this is also something that I highly recommend entrepreneurs. Master one thing on the organic side and then master it on the paid side. And those two forces serving you will have exponential returns on your time and effort invested. So essentially, the point is, it is very easy as an entrepreneur to end up becoming a social media addict if you're not careful about it. And the best way to solve this is by setting limit, instituting digital curfews, and setting boundaries that prevent you from being hooked and passively consuming other people's content, which for yourself, it's just noise. The digital economy has a lot of benefits, but it's also disrupting the evolutionary pathways of your behavior. So you need to be mindful about it and use it to your own betterment. See you in the next video.